Welcome to the Elise Morgan Experience, the podcast where transformation meets sass, where personal development gets a New York attitude, and where we're not afraid to tackle those controversial topics head on. I'm your host, Elise Morgan, a life coach, author, and transformational speaker on a mission to help you live a life you absolutely love. Whether you're going through a challenge or chasing dreams, we are going to unlock the secrets of the law of attraction, conquer your self-doubt, master your mind, and navigate life's curveballs with a smile. And it's not just about me talking at you. It's about us together exploring the incredible power that lies within you. So get ready to embark on an exciting journey to create a life you love with me leading the way with my unapologetic authenticity, straight talk, humor, and love. Buckle up and hit subscribe because this isn't just a podcast. It's an invitation to a life-changing experience. Let's make some magic happen. Hello, world. Welcome to the Elise Morgan Experience. I'm your host, Elise Morgan, and this is episode 19, Vibrating with Desire. Yeah, I know it sounds like an X-rated film title, but this episode is to explain what it means to vibrate to your desire as opposed to vibrating to what is. Now, I repeat myself a lot with the statement I'm about to make and the fact that I'm about to make, but I'm going to say it again. We are all vibrational, energetic, spiritual beings. Everything and anything is energy and vibration, even though you don't see it. The energy is everywhere, and we feel it even when we don't see it. Excuse me. Our thoughts are actually vibrations, and feelings are vibrational. So as you can imagine, if you are feeling sad, down, depressed, excuse me again, it's a low vibrational energy that you are putting out into the world. Now, some people will call emotions bad or good, and I don't believe this to be true. Your feelings are there to be felt. If you are feeling something, sometimes it's best to, feel it and then move on. However, your feelings are also your guidance system to how you may be thinking, because your thoughts and the way you think are extremely powerful, more powerful than you can ever imagine. Thoughts and perspective are everything. So for this episode, we're going to discuss vibrating to our desires. We as humans tend to look at what is right now, and then react and vibrate to it. Like when I see what I want in front of me or in my hands or in the bank, then I'll be happy. I want to see it first, be happy second. Or when I see something I don't like right now, I'm going to feel sad, angry, depressed, blah, 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 all the stuff. But hear me out. The now is already manifested. And almost to explain it better, it's almost past tense. Since everything vibrationally brought it to where it is now prior to it being right in front of you. So for lack of any other way to explain it is, there's nothing you can do about the now, except be present, acknowledge it, find lessons in it, gratitude, be present, and then move on. I know it sounds confusing, but it's really quite simple. And let's give the example of money or lack of money, because that's what most people are feeling most of the time, lack of money to be more specific. So let's say you have a shit ton of bills and a lack of funds to pay them all. And your thoughts and vibrations are on exactly that all the time. Always complaining, always pointing out your limitations and roadblocks, always using the excuses, the explanations, everything on why you're here and why you can't pay your bills. That's what you're vibrating and tuned into, the what is of that instead of what you desire. Now, I know many of you are going to say or will say, but Elise, come on, man. What I'm focused on is facts and it's stressing me out and blah, blah, blah. It's factual. It's right in front of me. However, what you focus on grows, right? If you've been following me or listening to me, then this should be embedded in your brain by now. But if this is the first time you listen to me, then I'll say it again. What you focus on grows. What you focus on is what you will get more of the same of. What you are vibrating to now, and you're focusing on it. So if it is something, if your right now is something that is not pleasing to you, the way it works is to vibrate on the desire that is pleasing and what you may want, instead of focusing and vibrating to what is. And I mean really, really vibrating to it. Actually feeling it. But this is what trips most people up. Like I said earlier, we want to see it to believe it instead of believing, then seeing it. And that is how the law of abundance, the law of attraction works. It's really so simple. The law of attraction is actually always here. And because, we are always attracting. What is actually needed is to stop blocking. And blocking is to not allow it in with all your disbelief that what you desire can be yours. It's yours, like now, today. It's just not in the physical yet. So stay with me here, people. So in the example given, you want to focus on having the money to pay all the bills and then some. You want to feel what that feels like to pay it all off and have no money issues. And you want to practice that feeling and vibration in your meditations, in your visualizations, in your walking around, acting as if it is mentally. So let me ask you this. If you knew you were going to receive, let's say $25,000, but it wasn't going to be here for like 2 weeks, but it is guaranteed that it's definitely yours, wouldn't you be able to feel the feeling of having it right now, knowing it was a definite, just that feeling of relief and gratitude? Wouldn't you be able to feel that right now, even though it physically was not in your hands? Wouldn't you? Come on now, you would. So this works the same. I call it the magic check method. If you can get on board with the feeling that it is truly coming, then the momentum of vibration starts to grow from that place instead of the momentum of the lack that you may be witnessing in front of you in the now. When you get the momentum of your thoughts, feelings, the vibration going in the desired direction, that is when ideas, people, situations, good fortune comes to you, sometimes in ways you couldn't possibly believe or imagine. And it all starts with how you are thinking, feeling, and vibrating. I know it may sound far-fetched to you, since we especially aren't taught in this society, this concept, but it is how the universe works. It's truly magical. But don't get me started with the powers that already know, the powers that be that practice this all the time and don't want you to know. Hence why we're not taught this in society as a whole. It's like you have to constantly search for this kind of information. But why not teach this in schools, starting in kindergarten? Your freaking thoughts create your reality. Visualizations, meditations, all the things. I'm personally hoping that one day that truly happens, and what a wonderful world it would be, right? Okay, back to vibrations. In a nutshell, here is the deal. If you can offer a vibration that matches to your desire instead of a vibration matching to what is, and practice and continue to do this, you will see what happens. It's magical. I promise you. I hope this episode helped you in some way and perhaps inspired you. Please tell all your friends. Give me a 5-star review and a follow. I would greatly appreciate it. I also want to let you all know that I am now offering Voxer coaching. Voxer is a free app on your phone, and it's just like regular texting or talk texting without having to, use your own phone number, reveal your personal phone number. So in essence, it's like having me in your pocket throughout the day so that we can work together to elevate your life and create a life of your dreams. Excuse me. It's a great option for someone who may not be ready to invest in my one-on-one coaching or group coaching. So if you're interested in hearing more about this, that option for you, please, any option, obviously, if you want one-on-one coaching or group coaching or this Voxer coaching, please email me or DM me on Instagram. All the information to contact me are in the show notes. And until next time, I wish you much love and light.